Tampa's waterfront is loaded with famous restaurants all selling the dream. Amazing food with a perfect view. You see them on Instagram. Your friends are raving about them. They've got these stunning locations, absolutely beautiful, from the buzzing Riverwalk to the breezy shores of the bay. But let's be real. Are they actually delivering? Or are they just glorified tourist traps with a pretty backdrop and an outrageous bill? Hello everyone, this is Britta Becker, your Tampa real estate agent and the host of American Dream TV's Selling Tampa. So I decided to put my wallet where my mouth is and test Tampa's most hyped up waterfront spots. My mission? Travel across the city, try the best rated, most talked about restaurants, and see if they're genuinely worth the cash. We're looking at everything: the food, the vibe, the service, and the damage to my bank account. By the end, I'll tell you which spot is a true gem and which ones you should probably just swipe past. Let's get started. First up, a place that's basically a household name right here in Tampa: dining, Ulele. Planted right on the scenic Tampa Riverwalk, this place has a monster reputation. We're talking native-inspired cuisine, and it's been recognized in the Michelin Guide for Florida. It's consistently ranked as one of the top restaurants in the city. The restaurant is in the old Tampa Waterworks building, a beautifully restored historic space that immediately makes it feel like a big deal. The whole concept is a celebration of Florida's indigenous roots, inspired by the story of a Native American princess. Walking up, the place is undeniably impressive. You've got sculptures, a little park, and a killer view overlooking the Hillsborough River. It feels more like an event than just grabbing dinner. Given its fame and location, reservations are a must, especially if you want to catch a sunset. I snagged one, and thank goodness I did, because the place was absolutely buzzing. Now, the menu, it's pricey, no way around it, with entrees easily pushing into the $30 and $40 range. The native-inspired concept means you'll find dishes here that you won't see anywhere else. I had to try the classics, so I started with their famous charbroiled oysters grilled with garlic butter and Parmesan. For the main, I went with their fire-grilled seafood, a cornerstone of their cooking style. And of course, I couldn't leave without trying the native chili, which happens to be a mix of alligator, wild boar, venison, and duck. The charbroiled oysters came out looking and smelling absolutely incredible. That garlic butter aroma is absolutely intoxicating, and they were good, which was definitely a good start. The grilling gave them that smoky flavor that played perfectly with the butter and the cheese. Next up, the native chili. It was thick, meaty, and had a nice little kick. You can tell it's a recipe they've absolutely perfected. My grilled fish was also cooked perfectly with a great char from the fire and super fresh flavor. But here's the honest to goodness truth. While it was all good, was it blow your mind, life-changing good? Was it worth the price tag and the monumental hype? I'm not so sure. The whole experience feels like a well-oiled machine, which is perfect, really. It's almost designed for tourists. The food is unique and well-made, but it feels like you're paying a premium for the location and, of course, the backstory. The service was professional, but a little bit detached, like the main goal was to keep the tables turning. My final thought on Ulele: it's a great spot for a special occasion, like an anniversary dinner, where the goal is to impress with atmosphere and a very unique menu. But for a Tuesday, when you just want to go out and get some incredible food and a view, you start to question the price tag. It's a fantastic restaurant, but the bar is set high. The search continues. All right, one down. Ulele was the historic upscale heavyweight. Now it's time for a total 180 over on Harbor Island. Next up is American Social. This place is known for being a modern, high-energy sports bar with absolutely stunning views of the downtown Tampa skyline. Where Ulele felt cultured and serious, American Social feels young, buzzy, and loud. It's a massive spot with a huge patio that puts you right on the water. The second you walk in, you get the vibe. TVs are everywhere, the music's going, and the energy is palpable. This isn't a quiet, romantic dinner spot. It's where you come with your friends for brunch or to catch a game, and that view, can't beat it. Genuinely spectacular. You're looking right across the channel at the convention center and the glittering downtown skyline. It's quite beautiful. The menu is what you'd call upscale American comfort food. Think gourmet burgers, tacos, flatbreads. The prices are a noticeable step down from Ulele, which felt a lot more approachable. Given the casual social vibe, I ordered a few things to share: the mahi sliders, the hot honey pepperoni pizza, and their mac and cheese. The food came out looking solid. The sliders had a fresh slaw, and the pizza had a nice visible drizzle of hot honey, and it was all pretty good. The fish in the sliders was cooked well. The slaw added a very, very good crunch, which was a good idea, a good addition to that. Spicy pepperoni and sweet honey is a combo that's hard to turn down and actually mess up. And the mac and cheese was creamy, but honestly, pretty forgettable. Here's my honest take. The food here is fine, it's reliable, it's exactly what you'd expect from a place like this, but nothing I ate made me stop and go, wow. Nothing screamed, you have to come back for this. Honestly, the food felt like a supporting actor. The real stars here are the cocktails, the social scene, and that killer view. So compared to Ulele, you're getting better value and a more relaxed atmosphere. It's a fantastic spot for day drinking, a boozy brunch, or a fun night out after a lightning game at the arena. But is it a top-tier restaurant? I don't think so. It's a great bar that happens to be on the water, not a place where the food is a main event. The hunt for the spot has it all: the view, the vibe, and unforgettable food is still on. And here is my hidden gem. For my last stop, I had to get away from the downtown chaos. I've done historic, I've done trendy, so now I'm headed south near the Gandhi Bridge to a place that promises a completely and totally different feel. A rustic Gulf-to-table experience. I'm going to the Saltshack on the Bay. Everything about the Saltshack points to a true local's favorite, a casual paradise you can pull up to by car or boat. The second you get there, you know it's different. You wind your way past marinas into the sprawling tiki-style oasis right on the sand. It's not trying to be slick or modern. It feels authentically Florida, with palm trees, a massive thatched roof bar, and tables right on the water. The vibe is pure laid-back beach vacation. It's definitely one of my favorite places. Live music is playing, the bay breeze is blowing, and it just feels so good to be there. The menu is all about fresh Caribbean-style seafood. Fish platters, tacos, tropical cocktails. The prices were by far the most reasonable of three, which was a welcome sight. The advice I got was to order whatever is fresh. So I went with the jerk chicken tacos and a platter of their fresh caught grouper, simply grilled. When the food arrived, this was the moment. This is where it all clicked. The jerk chicken tacos were an explosion of flavor, spicy, a little sweet, and unbelievably juicy. They were messy in the absolutely best way. But the grilled grouper, gosh, that was it. That was the dish I'd been searching for. The fish was so incredibly fresh, it was almost sweet, if you can believe that. With just a bit of char, cooked perfectly, but still flaky and moist. It wasn't drowning in sauce or over-seasoned. It was just a perfect piece of fish allowed to be itself. This is what Gulf to Table is supposed to taste like. This is the place. Saltshack isn't pretending to be a fine dining mecca like Ulele, and it's not a high-energy nightclub like American Social. It knows exactly what it is, a chill beach shack with seriously incredible fresh food. The service is friendly and no one's rushing you out of there. You're meant to order a drink, dig your toes into the sand, and watch the sunset over old Tampa Bay. And the view here, it's simply breathtaking. This is the spot that truly delivers on the promise of Florida waterfront dining. It's not a gimmick. It's a genuine experience. The focus is on the simple things, a spectacular sunset, a cold drink, and a plate of damn good seafood. It doesn't need all the bells and whistles because the core of it, the food and the atmosphere, it's already perfect. So here's my final verdict. All right, after a tour of Tampa's waterfront and a serious dent in my credit card, it's time for the final call. I hit 3 of the city's most famous waterfront restaurants, and each one brought something totally different to the table. We started at Ulele, the icon on the Riverwalk. It had the history, the grand architecture, and a one-of-a-kind menu. But with its steep prices and tourist-centric machine, it felt more like a once-for-a-special occasion kind of place, not a go-to for amazing food. Then I hit American Social on Harbor Island, the buzzing, modern spot with those insane skyline views. It's the perfect place to grab drinks with friends, but the food, while decent, definitely took a backseat to the party vibe. And that brings me to my final stop, Saltshack on the Bay. It was the most casual, the most out of the way, and without a single doubt, the best. So which one was actually worth it? Hands down, there is one clear winner, Saltshack on the Bay. But hey, that's just my honest take. I only hit 3 spots and Tampa is full of these beautiful waterfront restaurants. What's your favorite waterfront restaurant in the area? Is there a hidden gem that I need to try? Please drop it in the comments below. And if you found this helpful and you want to see more food adventures where I put my money on the line, do me a solid and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. This is Britta Becker, Tampa real estate agent, host of American Dream TV's Selling Tampa, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Bye for now.